I promise that it is. And now we're going to go live on Kick. Hopefully, every 2 days now. I haven't gone live, but we'll see. All right. From the amazing SSO, Michelangelo, we have a new Rebel intro song. Thank you, Cafe. Good morning, LCU. Okay.
Kick the door.
Kick that door. Kick the frame.
We don't play nice, we don't say names.
We don't play
Blood on
nice.
the boots, smoke in the air. If your feelings fragile, better stay out there.
Oh!
In the big chair, grin like gasoline.
Wait, why am I in the big chair? Because I'm fat?
Watches how you scream. Cross that line on purpose.
You actually
Every
need a new
single
chair.
take. If it's sacred, if it's soft, that's the thing we break. This that loud cow rebel, turn it loud, let it crack. We push, you flinch, we double down, never back. From the Bible,
It's good,
to
huh?
your group chat thread.
I like
if you
this.
bothered by the words, they were meant to be said. Like, well, cow rebel, whole crew off the leash. If you came for safe and sweet, you're in the bay.
People in the chat calling for Iceman for live.
Iceman! You know you're welcome up here, baby.
Turn a roast to an upgrade. Cool shade on the circus, he can say you your own pride. Sign here, press play, then he lets that clip ride.
Okay. I see you, Michelangelo.
From the Bible bell to your group chat thread. If you bothered by the words, they were meant to
Welcome
be
to Bear
said.
World.
Real cow rebel, whole crew off the leash.
Herpinol, thank you so much.
Safe and sweet.
Hey, Styles! That's how we started the Rebel way.
Candy in the bag, red pen for the lies. Cuts through the crosstalk right between the eyes.
Oh,
Drop
shit!
one line, whole room goes silent. Truth here, heavy in the middle of the riot.
Now that's on God, let's pivot and stop it. Say what? Crowd
That's on God. Let's pivot and stop it. Oh my God!
pivot and stop it. Stamp that brand, whole block gonna watch it. This that loud cow rebel, turn it loud, let it
Cameras
crack.
on,
We
cameras on.
push you, flinch, we double
I love
down,
this.
never back. From the Bible bell to your group chat thread. If you bothered by the words, they were meant to be said. Wild cow rebel, whole crew off the leash. Whole crew off the leash.
I
You came
love
for
it.
safe and sweet. You in the babe and the feet. You're in the belly of the beast.
Is it
All
shorter
right.
at least?
It is much shorter. It is the appropriate time for an intro song, which is right at 2 minutes. Michelangelo, you are amazing. Thank you so much. We loved that. I love the on God pivot stop. That was, and the Pesh, everything. It was great. I know you put a lot of time into that, so thank you.
I
That
didn't
was-
realize there was Candy was going to have a great line in there. Well done on the Candy line.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody. Welcome to Rebel today.
Yes, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good start to their weekend. It's Friday.
It was kind of a mellow day yesterday, I thought, overall in the LCU. You know what I
was.
mean?
It
It
was.
wasn't the
It was all too
Craziest of
familiar.
days.
All too familiar of days when one of us, this is not a glaze. This is something I've thought about a lot overnight because whether or not I want to admit it, the stuff with Boogie obviously touches home with me. And I'd be remiss to not talk about this.
When
And
you
again-
say touches home, what do you mean by that?
I've said the
Touches home
N-word
with you.
online. So now when I did it, it was way before I was in the LCU. That part doesn't matter. What matters is it's been said and it's been done. And when I apologized the first time, it was so half-assed, and I said words are just words. And I really hoped that people would listen and watch what an idiot I made out of myself and learn from that. Because I try to do that with people now when I see them make mistakes. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to make sure I don't do that. Polly! God.
Now, Gidgy, is black coin a real thing or is it a fake thing? I'm being serious. Is this like a real thing?
Fuck you, Polly. I was watching you last night in Rewind. You fucking kill me, dude. You fucking kill me. I love you. You are so awesome. Polly with 2. Candy looks like Hanson from Scary Movie 2. That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
Hey.
Okay, so I'm gonna touch on. I'll touch on that briefly.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was fake or did I miss something?
Well, I
there?
thought it was, but apparently after last night we found out it wasn't. I really thought it was fake. I thought that was. I swear.
I honestly thought it was a gimmick. I don't. If I'm not supposed to talk about it, I won't.
No, I don't think we're really supposed to talk. I don't think Keem wants us talking about it, so I really don't want to touch on it. But what I do want to touch on is the racism part and how I made this apology, and the whole entire LCU came down on me, including Boogie leading the fucking charge about how shitty my apology was and how this and that. And so I really did.
It was a fun thing to watch.
I really did go back and I thought about that. And then my apology actually made sense when it came from my heart, right? And people were like, okay, all right, I get it. But why is it the go-to? And this was my go-to. Why is everyone's go-to when they say that? It's just a word. When are we going to stop saying it's just, how many people have to apologize and realize that it hurts people? I mean, I would have thought in the LCU, I would have been the biggest example to not do what I do. And then to put the other shit behind it that we just talked about, that's disgusting. I really thought he was just trying to beef up the LCU. I had no idea he would be that stupid again.
When he says it might just be a word, it's a word he can't say. Whether it's just a word or not, it's one you.
No, that's not true. He can say it. You can say any fucking words you want. You can say any word you want. It's called free will. Anybody can say anything. Does it make it right? No. Just because you can do so. I can go get in my car and drive off a bridge. I can go take a gun and well, never mind. But I mean, look, you can do anything. It's having the I mean, for me, it's more of an inner peace and realizing how much that really affects people. And I guess it was just upsetting to me that after I went through that for so long and I feel like I made genuine progress, and, you know, it sucks. It sucks. You guys, I've told you a million times, this is the one thing I hate, is being identified as the LCU racist. Well, thank God. Thank God Boogie took that card from me. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You and Glammy own that king and queen now. Jesus Christ.
Now, Gidgy, after you did it, though, you did go to some stores and took some pictures with some characters. That was a little bit... I know it wasn't you that, was orchestrating.
Then why are we talking about it?
Well, because you were comparing you and Boogie.
Yeah.
And I said, there's kind of no difference. You kind of did some wild shit after you said it as well.
I'm talking about his apology, Joe.
Yeah, your apology was go take pictures with black dudes at restaurants.
No, okay.
His apology was an apology that
Gidgy,
he actually tried
don't
to
hate
say
me
sorry.
for this. Hang on just a second. Gidgy, don't hate me. Gidgy, don't hate me for this. But for what it's worth, you'd look good in a Burger King crown. You've grown for sure, and we love you for it. Thank you. Thank you. See, and that's, it means something to me when people tell me they see that I've grown. And it's like, Boogie, you realize that you are affecting me when you act like this. Because people are going to say, oh, see, nobody changes. Everybody's a racist around here. And, I saw Billy's face, and I did that to Billy several months ago. He hates this stuff. He hates it. He does not. It's like, why are we trying to destroy? And, I mean, obviously there were other incentives for Boogie to do what he did, which makes it that much more disgusting. But
what do you mean by incentives?
Well, what we're not talking about.
Oh, okay.
Nicole Elliott, thank you for watching. I'm glad you're here, darling. So I was talking about, I always like to start with live. What did you guys think of live last night?
Well, it seemed kind of, I thought it was kind of mopey. Like he kind of seemed upset.
Yeah.
And, whether people, I was hoping the apology I wasn't looking for an apology. Maybe that's just me. I was just hoping for another crash out for him to go wild and kind of just do him. He genuinely looked upset yesterday, but I'm not saying it's real, but he looked upset. And I don't like that side of Boogie. I like the pissed off, the King Boogie, the guy that got us here, Boogie.
And we all do. I think what you saw yesterday was I really fucked up this time, Boogie. I think I don't know. I never know what's real anymore with him. I don't know. I think it's disgusting that he can't paint himself, that he has to have Desi paint him, and maybe that's part of the outrage. I don't know anymore. I have no fucking idea.
Great. That was the best part, to have somebody else paint you and it's her.
And see that right there, that reaction is probably why they did it, because there are people that will react like that. That's probably why.
Now, what would you think, Candy?
I didn't watch, so I've been struggling with a breathing issue. I think I have bronchitis. I don't know yet.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm going to the doctor on the 3rd, so I haven't been feeling good. So whenever I finish up, I go to sleep.
Understandable. So we have a fun show planned today. I'm going to put up our first goal. We have 2 goals today. One's going to be an ongoing goal that we're doing today. Can you not show them yet? Because you realize
I didn't do shit.
No, she did. As soon as they see it, they're going to start shoveling them in my
walking
mouth.
on pins and needles around here. I don't know what I could do, what I can't do, what I could say, who I could say it about.
You're
It's
fine.
like being in an electric chair having a shock collar like that one dude on Twitch or whatever.
Oh no, you watch Twitch? Don't do
No,
that.
wrong
YouTube
with
clips of a
Twitch?
guy that was on Twitch that was shocking his dog.
I don't like
The
Twitch.
Hassan guy.
You're shocking his dog?
He was shock collaring his dog, allegedly.
Allegedly my ass.
Hey.
And
don't
I
do
did
that.
like, if Tommy's watching, I don't know if he's out there watching. Tommy was wondering earlier, it was Jaffe replaced RTU. He thought that RTU left and went and joined Jaffe. If you're listening, Tommy, it was actually Jaffe took over for RTU.
Boogie
you
needs
for
to
being a
step
member.
off live. He's washed, and I really don't care about him anymore. Give Iceman live. Iceman's, I'm proud of him. Look,
Well, give him something, but I don't know about live, because sometimes that might be a death wish.
Iceman's fun. I don't really know what happened. I'll be honest. I got the new cough medicine, and yeah, we recreation in that shit now. No, I'm joking. Okay, maybe I'm not joking. But hey, if you know when you get cough syrup, all right? You might take a little bit more. Fuck off. Sorry, Dr. Z. But so I knocked out right after Rewind. I didn't even make it to the end of Rewind. God bless you.
People don't
Thank
even
you,
remember
Ty.
this. He came on Rebel one time. Gidgy didn't really like him. I'm like, no, this guy's actually good. He does these raps, whether they were good or not. They're actually written, and he actually attempts shit. I mean, you can't,
Hey.
They like people that do
I'm not
backflips,
putting
and he's a
muzzle.
backflipper.
I'm not, but I look, I have to be careful. We're navigating something that Keem doesn't want talked about, so I have to muzzle him with certain things on this. But I agree, Kelly, you're right.
And I get it, and I feel bad because it seems like every time I do talk about something interesting, it ends up being something you can't talk about. I don't mind being called a retard, but I also at the same time don't want to be the guy fucking shit up.
Right. And that's
Right.
why that we're on pins and needles right now. We've had a couple of fuck ups over here, and look, Keem watches this show. I am not gonna let him down by allowing us to go down a road I don't want to go down. So I'm not muzzling him, but I am protecting the show.
Right.
W Iceman, he is now.
Amazing.
What? No, he's not. Shut up.
Get out of here.
There's no announcement. You got me. Damn it. You got me. A Styles.
Hey, one guy you?
He got
Well,
me.
can I say what I think he should do?
What?
I think he should remain on gold and keep that kind of going because he's kind of established there. I don't think live yet, because what's going to happen is he's going to go on live and you'll get the boogie saying, what are you going to do? How are you going to do it? And that probably would fucking scare the shit out of me. Sometimes when Gidgy does that to me, I don't know how to fucking react. And I'm a guy that's got a fucking loud mouth. I think he should stay on gold, though. I mean, if anything, just keep it him and Billy. I don't know if what's his name, Nightmare adds as much. So, but I don't watch it all like that. But I did watch last night during the Billy crash out.
I missed it. Why did Billy crash? Billy crashed out?
Not really a crash out, but not a crash out, but more like what they were saying, telling Iceman where he was angry. They kind of got into it. It wasn't like a normal show of gold last night. There was points where they were like, if we keep doing this show ain't gonna be good. This ain't what the people want type shit. Not like a crash out. I'm gonna gather some shit though from that show. Hopefully that makes its way on Rebel of the Day. But I'm a big Billy guy. And I just hope that Iceman combination works. I love, and I wish we could have this up here, Gidgy. I want to get a cool song like they got when they get to minor donation and they can do a dance. That's kind of fucking good.
All you have to do is say it out loud. Michelangelo will hear you and have it in the damn docket chat in a matter of seconds.
Well, yeah, what we're trying to do is have something cool like that where I like it. It kind of like flows with the show when those, start doing their thing.
Oh, that's y'all. That's chat. That's them. I'm trying to show y'all. Okay, so there is no formal announcement, but I did ask in chat, and this is what we have so far. That is a host role. That is a LolCal Live and a LolCal Gold host role. The red means host, so Keem is not one to promote someone and not put it in announcements. This is weird.
It's crazy that when she shares something on Discord, you get an echo. You got to figure that out because when I share something on Discord, you would never get that.
Who, me?
Everybody, all the hosts have it in the LCU. We all have it.
Not all. I bet you I'll share my shit. My shit don't echo.
Yeah, Rulist, thank you, darling. I just saw his hosts are absolutely, he's got 2 host roles. Motherfucker better not come in here and get 2 fucking shows. What the fuck?
Some guys are naturals at making a couple bucks, and he's definitely one of them. Wish I had a skill set like that.
He's also very good at getting streams taken down. He has a lot to learn. He is entertaining, yes. Yes, I give you that, but he's still got a lot to learn. You can't push the envelope like that.
That's what I said. I don't know about live, but I would definitely keep him on gold with Billy and them and run that.
They're saying that Keem has promoted lots of people and not announced it. Well, I am here to say congratulations, Iceman. I mean, the only way you get those roles is Keem gives them to you. There's nobody else that can do it. So congratulations.
We have somebody in waiting.
Who?
We have somebody in waiting if you want me to pull him up.
No.
Go 10T.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He should be able to get up
You see how nervous Gidgy was? She was like, no, we can't pull anybody up. You fucking nuts.
Well, it's like we're in the middle of talking about something and he's going to totally pivot to something totally different that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Interrupts the whole thing to go on to something totally different. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to say, let's finish one subject before we say, hey, wait.
What up, Go 10T?
Hey,
welcome to
Go 10.
LolCal Rebel. You're on with the blue-haired Gidgy and Candy.
Hello.
How are you,
It's my first time calling into another show. I just wanted to say, how are you guys?
I am so happy that you chose Rebel to call into.
Is this your first time calling in on a show? I thought I'd seen you on Buzz before.
He said
I was on Buzz. This is the second show I ever called into. Well, no, third, because I did go on Gold.
You did go
I
on
was
Gold.
on Gold.
Yeah, that's right.
Third one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're looking, ideally, you'd like to work with Scooter and Sweet Tea. We're just going to get ALR, just kick her on out. I like it. Get that old bus back, huh? Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
But to be
Goten,
honest,
why would you be a great fit for Bus? I mean, pretend ALR's there.
Well, to be honest, I don't know. I think I can team up with Scooter against Sweet Tea and ALR because Sweet Tea kind of kisses ALR, ass a little bit. I kind of want
You're a big Sweet Tea mark, correct?
Yes.
Now, don't you think you being a mark with Sweet Tea could maybe bring down the show's quality?
That is true, actually. But the thing is, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, I would like to be on Bus. I know I'm not Bus material as of right now. I don't even know if I'm good enough to be on the show. Yeah.
Here's the thing with Bus. They want upbeat people. You seem a little bit low-winded. What you're going to have to do is maybe see if you can get an intern and then jump on the smaller ones and get that wind up.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. I want to go on the smaller shows, test my skills, and then eventually I'll get to the point where I think I'm good enough for Bus. But, I'm just trying to find my footing in here.
Yeah, now, Is it the show that you did the other day? Who asked you to come up there? That was just you introducing yourselves? Because I feel like I've seen you more than once around here.
No, that was my first time actually on second time on a show that I'm actually interning on. I was on Gold, but I can't do that time given the fact it's at 12 a.m. and I have college in the morning. So I had to
Sure.
tell Keemstar to take me off that for a little bit. And I want to
Candy,
get
do you have,
hmm?
oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, Candy, do you have any questions for Goten?
None. Fuck your ass.
None. Okay.
Oh, she doesn't like you. Oh, damn. All right.
Why does
Well,
she
what
not
about
like
you,
me? I
Candy,
don't even
before we
talk
take
to
him
her.
out? Any questions?
How can you not like Goten? Goten is as sweet as can be.
Yeah, I think he's a great guy. I remember him from other places. I'm not going to mention any names, but
He's
Yeah, let's not
boring.
talk
for
about
a long
that.
He's
time.
boring. He's boring.
Oh, come on,
Boring.
Candy.
Love you, but you're boring.
He's working on
Love
it.
you,
He's
but you're
working
boring.
on it.
Damn, Candy.
You know what I have to say to you,
Alright.
Goten, is I've
Goten,
seen you.
don't look at it like that. People call me boring too. So just get your wind up, and I promise you'll do it. Even practice. If you
Okay.
got to practice at home,
And I'm trying to
don't shoot
practice.
for Bus yet because let Bus do its thing.
Yeah,
Try to
I'm
fucking
letting Bus
sneak
do it.
in the sewers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm fine working
Well,
on
yeah.
the docket. But I just wanted to come here and say, Gidgy, I apologize for calling Phantom to be an OBS runner for a bus on that day.
You don't apologize to me. No, Okay, so what happened was the way it was told to me, and then I talked to Scooter, and he's like, he didn't mean it that way. So the way they were trying to spin it on somewhere else, doesn't matter, was that you had gone behind Scooter's back and asked Phantom to.
No.
I know now. That's why I wanted it out there, because I don't want.
Yeah.
I know you, and it would be very easy to put you up in a situation where people would say that. You know, everybody knows you
Oh,
love
shut up. The
Sweet
cat
Pea.
lady who's in the chat. Had to say what up.
Hi, Cat Lady. But yeah, I want to explain myself on that one. I saw a clip on Rewind in the docket chat in the morning, and I said, okay, so Scooter wants to be on Cash. You know, he might not be able to show up for bus today, so I wanted to make sure they had an OBS runner in case something happened again. Because it was the following day, he didn't show up for work, so I just wanted to make sure they had an OBS runner. So I contacted Yo Mama first, but he didn't respond, and then I went to Phantom after. Just to
We
make
would
sure.
actually love to have you a part of our dogged team. Maybe
Oh,
you
you
could get
would?
your feet wet a part
Bitch,
of
you
that
can
team.
say hi to me too, cat lady. Sorry, go ahead.
She did.
No, she
Well,
didn't.
Goten, this is what we're going to do. We're going to let you go right now, but we want you to stay in touch with us. Maybe you could
Okay.
help us out, maybe occasionally jump on if you got a good take on something we're talking
Yeah.
about. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're one of our fans. You know,
Yeah.
whoops, let me mute my phone. Whoops, sorry about that. But yeah, I thank you for coming on, boss. Stay in touch. Don't let Candy fucking get you down. You know what? It's the people that try and they end up making it. We've seen Booster become a host on live and he ain't much. So
That is true.
never say never around here and believe in yourself. And we'll see you later, Goten.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Thank you for the two
Yes.
fuzz.
Fuzz. Hey, Fuzz. Per Gidgy. The DEI hire was reached. I'm not looking at that. I am not looking at that. No, I'm not. I want to talk about, did you guys catch Pitt yesterday with Glammy Lammy comparing
Yes.
Adolf Hitler's death and Charlie Kirk's death
I didn't.
the same?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. Like at times I'm like, what am I hearing something just to get because the audience to get her to do something crazy, but I don't know if it's real at times with Glammy. Like, does she play the dumb role because she feels like that's her role? Or do you honestly believe she's that slow at times?
I used to think that it was a gimmick, like that was her shtick, that she was playing the stupid blonde. I don't know how you could make the comment she was making yesterday. She said she would not step on Adolf Hitler's grave.
Dance, not step. It was
What the
dance.
fuck ever? The man was basically responsible for the death of over 6 million. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We all know what happened. But it was wild. The shit pouring out of her mouth yesterday was wild. And I feel like she started shutting down, so she wasn't paying attention to what was coming out of her mouth, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And it was just like, oh, Jesus. At one point, I'm just like,
I wonder what her husband thinks of all this. He must just be some kind of goomba that just laughs at everything.
You think it's real too? Yeah.
I
I really do. I think it's real. Like the 401k, I was like, okay, she just fucked up. I mean, there's no way that she doesn't know what a 401k is, right? No, I think it's real. After yesterday, I think it's real. There's no way she would keep burying herself the way she was. And I understand she was obviously shutting down. She gets pushed to a limit, but she puts herself in the situation to get pushed too. So it's a weird dynamic. Oh, Raikeen, that's so wrong.
I find it hard to believe that you're a 44-year-old
I'm just letting you know.
woman.
We do have a phone
that lived
call.
on a.
What, Pesci? Candy was in the middle of talking. What?
Okay, go on, Katie. Never
No,
mind.
tell
I'll
us
wait,
what
I'll
you
wait, I'll
interrupted
wait, I'll
everything
wait.
for, please.
There is somebody in waiting.
Okay. So once again, you interrupted a conversation to tell me there's someone in waiting.
You're right.
Who cares?
Five,
I
minus
find it
5.
hard.
Sorry, Katie. Go ahead.
All right. I find it hard to believe that you're a 44-year-old woman that doesn't know about a 401k or anything else in life. But that's all right. Get to the person that's in waiting. Because that's more important to him. So let him go.
No, it's not. I'm
Let him
sorry. I
cook.
guess I missed the wrong time to say it. I fucked up. Do your thing. They can stay
I'm
there for a
good.
minute. We'll bring them in a second. I have no idea who they are.
I will absolutely. I know who they are, and they are a wonderful person, and they have no problem waiting until the next segment to come up.
Okay, no problem.
I'm not going to crash out. Hopefully, Lillian. I'm praying, but it was the second. I mean, it's the second time in one show. Okay, so with Candy is doing much better. Candy and yes, Candy is. She is on it. Candy's Corner is going to be amazing today, guys. But so let's go back to the glammy thing. So did you watch her? Did you get to see her at all yesterday, Candy?
I did it because I slept because I don't feel
No,
good.
no. I know. So you saw it, Pesci. What did you think?
Well, like I said, at times I wonder if she starts feeding into it because the show starts to do really well when she kind of, whatever you call that, a crash out or say dumb shit. Because Yo Mama does a good job of hyping it up, like making it seem like, man, this girl is dumb as hell. And it kind of mixes really well. So whether she knows, I mean, you got to know, she's like, I don't dance on anyone's grave. Well, I think we're never going to end up at that guy's gravesite. So I don't know what she does. I don't know if she just wants people to think she's nice or not. It's just, it works for them. For her to be stupid.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it comes across. Yeah, I hate to say it. That's what it comes across as is just, yeah, to me. But I also think Yo Mama is an expert milker. He knows how to milk, and he has got himself
does well with it.
One hell of a lol cow. I mean, wow. Yeah. And we should all be funny. That's our job, is to be funny. We should all be funny. We're all lolcows, just varying degrees of lolcows.
I love that show. I think it was good. It was able to watch beginning to the end. Sometimes she looks like she gets a little bit too sad, but I got no problem with Glammy. I honestly don't. She just seems like she's a little nice at times, but that's why it's good to team her up with Yo Mama, because he's not going to be nice to her all the time. He's going to try to call her out, and there's entertainment there. Yeah. So God bless them over on Pitt. You guys are doing well.
Yeah. It's something. It's something. I was shocked at her. There's just so much. Yesterday was it wasn't a happy day in the LCU. It was very melancholy. Everything was kind of negative, feeling. So hopefully today is going to be better because it's Friday. It's the weekend. If you guys want a weekend stream, 50 members. If not, that's okay. These two would love a day off. And
no, I would love to give Gidgy a day off and have me work for her somehow.
Oh, stop.
Oh, nice.
That's very sweet.
No, I would if I could. If I was given the opportunity to, I would like to give Gidgy a way back to rest because she lets me get my shit done on Thursday. So we got to figure out some way in the future where I could do something for her where we don't need her having to fucking work.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
figure
good
it out.
on Sunday.
We're
I'm good on Sundays.
Okay. Very good. Yeah,
You know
it would
what I
be
mean?
Sunday. It would be Sunday because Saturday I'm.
I might not be able to make you anything, but I'd at least be able to give you a day off.
No,
And
that's very sweet. But I enjoy. Look, I enjoy this. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. I enjoy being here. This is my world right now.
now, are we allowed
I
to
am
tell
as
people about
pathetic
the
as I
other thing
sound.
yet, or is that just? Should we?
Chubby
wait?
Bunny is up. Chubby Bunny's up. I haven't even explained it yet, but yeah, it's up.
No, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh shit! Shit! Come back! Come back! Come back! Come back! I totally forgot. I pivoted and forgot. I'm so sorry. Come back. I want to hear it. If you
Who
can
you
hear
talking
me.
to?
I'm talking to Izzy, or I'm talking to someone in Discord. So let's go back to Iceman for a minute because I think she's going to come back. So you said that Billy crashed out on Iceman. I'm not sure what
I don't want to
happened.
call it crash out.
Right.
I don't want to call it a crash out. I want to say Billy had some quarrels with the way Iceman's been going, and they had a back and forth. Crash out is a crash out. Billy just let a lot of shit off his chest yesterday. I don't want, someone to come at me and be like, yeah, it was a crash out. No, it was him letting shit off his chest.
Okay, we're going to watch a clip from Cafe this morning.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe not. What the hell is
I
it
remember
doing?
my first day.
Yeah.
You got the money?
I got it.
Double check. Make sure I
Yep.
didn't send a request. Yes, it's gone. There you go. Your money's
Let's
good.
fucking
got
go.
There you go. That's how you should be treated.
And
Right.
it says, if it's not I,
Hang on, y'all. It's
This is drama number. This is drama.
Sounded awesome. Look at Gidgy's fucking face.
what is happening? I don't know what's happening. This is why I hate clips.
No, because she doesn't know how to do them. Never mind her.
You go dance for us right now. Let's go. Let's go.
Glory, glory to the KKU. Glory, glory to the KKU. Glory, glory to the KKU. Where the odds are asleep and the slugs fly free, dude.
Something's wrong with my
Look at
computer.
Gidgy confused
or the
as a
clips.
motherfucker.
It
Like,
might
I don't know
be-
what's going on up there.
It might be the clip thing might be broken, or anytime I full screen it, it just goes out. Anyway, I was going to show you guys Iceman on Cafe this morning. He was absolutely hilarious. He was full of energy. I've never seen the guy come up and not have a ton of energy. That's what I love about him. Again, my only problem with Iceman is just the TOS stuff. It's just he's so excited to do stuff. I think he doesn't think first.
Yes, same.
What?
You're probably right, Jennifer.
What?
No, she just said I should do the clips. I do have one interesting thing to say though. This was good exposure for that guy. So God bless it.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I'll be real honest. I don't think
he-
Iceman needs exposure. Is there anyone in the LCU that doesn't know who he is? He's done a good job of getting his name
No,
out
what,
there.
what I mean by exposure to maybe now become a host.
Mm.
Maybe
FYI,
now
he's not a host. FYI, he's not a host. The way the Discord works, it looks like those roles when you're an intern. It's just a Discord role. It is not a host role.
Got
So
you. What I'm saying
it
is
look-
maybe this puts the wheels in motion for that.
So it looks like he's going to be a host when you look at his tag in Discord, but it's just a way apparently they have to do it in Discord. I think that's when it's intern plus. I think that's what it looks like. I'm not sure. But I just want to
Hey,
clarify to
he's
everyone
showing up.
that
Huh,
he
he's showing
shows up. I'll be honest, he shows up a lot. I heard this morning on Cafe, he said he's done like 5 IRLs in the past 2 weeks. And I was
Well,
thinking about it. I know
I'm up to like 4 in the
Maybe.
month I've been here.
4? I've seen 2.
Yeah. Well, the one I got fired at, I was
the
at
car lot.
downtown
Yeah.
car lot, and the other one I did for you when I was downtown. So I almost would have had 5 if I wouldn't have got fired. The boating show one would have actually been pretty good. It's a damn shame that one didn't get out. We had the audio ready and everything.
What?
Why you keep getting fired every month? I don't understand.
Every month, I've only been here for 23 days.
He's only been fired twice.
Yeah, every week. Every week.
Oh my goodness,
Maybe it's in the
Rulist. A trade. Ice for Boogie sounds good. I mean,
Now,
I-
Gidgy, Can I ask you a question without you getting upset?
Probably not. But go
I'll take
ahead.
it for the 2. Another 2 came in. Are we allowed to tell people about? You're going to tell people about the other thing, or no? Is that something you had to flip into or magician into?
The chubby bunny?
Is that what that is? Okay, is Chubby Bunny the things?
The marshmallows?
Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
surprised you didn't tell people what they were. You didn't
Well, I haven't.
show the marshmallows.
I haven't had a chance to. I really haven't had a chance to. We did one story, then we got someone pulled them up, then we did another. It's been kind of all over the place. That's why
No, it hasn't. You've been getting lost really quick today. You all right?
Yep, I'm great. Want to interrupt me again?
Well, no, but I'm just trying to make sure you seem a little bit off. We haven't been all over the place. We've been in one place.
Okay. So we have Chubby Bunny for $10. Every time someone donates a 10, we have to shove a marshmallow in our mouth and continue doing our show with said marshmallow in our mouth. So for every 10, we will add another marshmallow. There you go. Now I said it. Get your ass back
Good job.
up here. Damn it.
Hey.
Cannot believe I left her in waiting. I really want to know she had tea on ice. I want to know what the tea is. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, and then you got mad at me for trying to.
For what?
Trying to what?
I'm saying when I pointed that she was in there, you got upset.
Because you cut Candy off to do it. That was the second time you cut off a conversation to say someone's in waiting. People get in waiting, and that's awesome, and we should be aware of that. But we probably want to let whoever's talking at least finish their sentence before we let people know there's someone in waiting, right? I mean, that seems
Okay.
fair. Okay. All right.
I'll bust
That's
your
fair.
ass. Can we do Candy's Corner before the
Actually,
Chubby Bunny shit?
Fupa, the idea behind Chubby Bunny, I was actually not going to bring it out for the first 45 minutes because I don't want to get stuck with marshmallows in my mouth while I have to do the whole show. I fucked up and realized I had put it up there, and at that point, I had to talk about it. So, yeah, it was a second half show fun idea, but I don't want to do it right now. All right. Okay. So, yeah, I promise the 50-member goal for the weekend stream was the goal for today. The Chubby Bunny was something fun for the second half of the show is the way that I had written it out, but it just didn't transfer that way here.
You could keep the marshmallows out. I'll eat them or whatever.
No, we'll do it. We'll do it. For every 10, we will shove a marshmallow in our mouth. I promise. So, you are or are not a fan of Iceman?
Me?
Mhm.
No, I'm a fan.
I know
At
you
one
are.
time, Gidgy was not.
I've always been.
I'm not.
I was the second person Iceman talked to in the LC. If you talk to him, he knows.
Oh, well, he came in the one day and it looked like you got upset. Maybe I took that out and wrong.
We riff on Cam. We go at each other because he drives me nuts. But I think I can say that I wouldn't want to work with him, but I think he's got talent. I mean, I don't have
I'm not
to like
denying it.
everyone.
Okay.
But okay.
All right. Let's go.
So let's go to Buzz.
Let's go to Buzz.
That was the last one you watched, right, Pesci?
Yeah, I felt like there wasn't really much to report on a Bus. That's where I was hoping to get something for Rebel of the Day. And as for a promo, actually, they got along pretty well and moved on good. They had a plan and they kind of went with it. And, it was kind of good. There was not much to pull out of there, I thought.
I think it's interesting. I was watching yesterday and they put a goal up to dye Scooter's hair pink. And so I guess they were just going to sit and watch him dye his hair. I don't.
Very mediocre goal in my opinion because Scooter doesn't have much hair.
Yeah, it's not going to be. Yeah. But they switched it. Now it's going to be Sweet Tea is going to dye her hair pink.
Okay.
Crazy girl.
Now
Crazy,
that would
crazy
make
girl.
more sense for them and the hair thing's working. Xylie's doing it. Tina and them started it, I believe, and Sweet Tea and them are doing it. People are doing it.
Thank you, MJ.
And-
That's my question. That is my question. MJ just asked the question. Why isn't Amber? I don't get it. My whole point is when we do things, we all have a bag of marshmallows today. All three of us.
Good point.
Why is it one person does something and the other two just sit and watch or two people do something and the other? I don't get that. I don't understand how that's fun for people. Like, I feel like if the goal was for everybody, it would be a lot more fun. Amberlynn Reed's supposed to be the big star, right? So you've got the 2 Discord mods doing all the stunts, and Amberlynn just sits and watches them. Is that the? And look, I have no problem with Amberlynn. My problem was with Sweet Tea, which it's neither here nor there. But I just don't understand the way they're running their show. Is, you know, they're like the monkeys, and she's the gorilla.
She's the talent. She's the talent.
Your girl is back.
At Calendar Instigator super chatted $19.99. Joe, this is your show too. You're a host. Don't let Gidgy muzzle out you on this show with Gidgy because you're not afraid to tell her. Don't glaze Gidgy like she glazes Tina. Joe, be yourself. 2 marshmallows.
All right, 2. Oh God. I should have done where we pick one person. I should.
Oh, they did the big ones.
Right.
I bought smaller ones, so I just put 3 in.
No, these are huge.
These are huge.
I'm saying no, mine are small, so I put 3 in.
so
3
you need
small
like
ones.
8.
You need like 8.
Yes.
Oh, 8?
Are you
fucking
look at
kidding
me? Are you fucking kidding me? Motherfucker, you better get more fucking
2
marshmallows in your mouth,
you're right.
bitch.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All right.
Fuck you, Kelly.
Kelly, thanks for the 20.
Fuck
You're
you,
absolutely
Kelly.
right. So, Gidgy, I want you to listen to something. Your girl is back and waiting. When I interrupt you and say shit, it's for a fucking reason. Sometimes a guy like me has got to take the lead when you're just fucking rambling, or we're going to fucking lose a lot of fucking oxygen over here. I hate to sound like an asshole, but this is the guy you're going to need me to be for us to be successful. So with that being said, if you want to pull your friend in a member waiting, go ahead.
Go ahead. I have Discord. I can pull up
Okay, I got
Discord.
it. Ladies and gentlemen,
For fuck's
welcome to Locale Rebel, hidden
Where is
in the
he?
sea or something.
Welcome.
Hi, darling.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Good. How about you?
I'd be better if I didn't have my mouth stuffed with marshmallows.
I got
yeah,
things in my mouth too. On top of it. So choppy.
Oh, yeah. I just came up here to tell you I was in BC with Iceman last night, and I just want to let Nightmare know that he said that Nightmare told him to leak the DMs.
At Independent Thinker
And-
1106 super chatted $19.99.
No!
I don't blame Amber, her hair is her best quality. 2 more marshmallows.
I see. I get that.
That's what,
Go ahead. Go
Tell
ahead.
people what your name is real quick. They wanted to know what your name is.
my name's Izzy.
I said it earlier.
Okay,
Yep.
sorry, I'm not always listening to you.
Thank you, Indy.
Hold on, give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Mm.
And I
So
agree.
basically what he-
Her hair is her best. Hang on, real quick. I want to respond to this. Donut. Her hair is her best quality. I get that, but it just feels weird that it's always Scooter doing something, or like. I just want to see. Maybe it's just me missing, and I know the old bus. Oh fuck it. Go ahead, Izzy.
Okay, Gidgy is right in this
Yeah,
aspect.
go ahead. This is your turn. Go ahead.
Okay, Gidgy is right in this aspect. The value would go with Amber dyeing her hair. Sweet Tea's made her hair red, black, orange, vinegar, whatever the fuck. Amber has not. That would be a big step for a girl like her because she likes her TikToks and her Snapchats, and that would be a big change.
She could have done a loose streak. She could have done a loose streak.
So maybe you do a small goal for the scoot, and you do the big goal for the boot.
Oh no!
Whoa.
No!
At Sicilian from Brooklyn super chatted $20. I feel like this sweet tea. ANSARL want to sit on their asses. Do nothing and make Scooter be the clown when he's supposed to be the wrangler.
Yes! Okay, wait a minute. This is why I wanted
I'll
to
show you how to do this right, bitch.
get-
Holy shit, another one.
At Zilliank 6 super chatted $19.99. Gidgy, don't let him interrupt you. Get his ass, don't back down. Show him who the real boss is, sucker.
I don't know how this is gonna happen.
But yeah,
You're gonna have to come a long way to be my fucking boss.
I don't know.
I just want to let you guys know that he came in VC and was saying that Nightmare told him to leak it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You know
See
what,
you guys.
buddy? We're gonna need you in the future. Any good
Yeah.
details like this that aren't fake, we would definitely like to hear them.
I got you.
Consider yourself an inside man over here. We appreciate you being a member, and you're one hell of a guy.
Well, thank you. It was nice meeting you
Later,
guys. Later.
Okay, it's very hard to talk right now. I still owe 2 marshmallows. So I guess the game's over when you can't talk? Or how does this work, Gidge? I feel like I'm going to be sick. You all right, Katie?
Okay. Okay, fuck
I
off.
can't put any more in there.
Fuck off.
We were...
Okay, I have to. Oh no, Jen! Oh shit! No. Okay.
What happened?
I had to spit because I have to talk. Okay, listen. Candy.
Dude, these things taste like shit.
They are horrible. No, Lily.
At Zilly 6 super chatted $19.99. Grab a couple more. Sorry, Gidgy, it's all Joe's fault.
No, I appreciate the donation. Keep doing it.
No.
Gidgy figured out another. You know, every time we do a goal that involves Gidgy getting her mouth shut, we do well. We got to keep this shit in mind. Every time this bitch has to shut her mouth, we do well. That's crazy. Shout out to Jillian. Thank you, Jillian, for everything. Thank you to the Sicilian. Thank you to independent, well-known person, and very... Thank you to Kelly as well. Kelly, love you always. Damn, Gidgy stuffing them marshmallows like a pro, $2. And AJ Styles, or A Styles, sorry. Chubby Bunny can be considered a TOS violation. Really? I think I owe 1 marshmallow. All right, now I figured out a way to talk. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit. Joe, my name is Lillian. Get it right. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm a name butcher. I'm not good at reading names. They're saying that this is a TOS violation, and if it is, this is all on Gidgy's dumbass. I'm gonna have to spit soon. Huh? Do we get the refill? Well, I don't know what to say. Because the marshmallows, I was hoping to get to tell my marijuana story, but I can't do it with marshmallows. I am speaking. What would you like me to talk about, Gidge? What's that go with do? It's not a TOS violation. Don't spit, swallow. Okay. Yes, look it up. Pesci is a spitter. Okay, spit and tell the story. Okay. That was fucking nasty. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to tell a quick, interesting story, and it's going to be a weird one. Today I needed to tell you how marijuana became my guardian angel. Now, I know that sounds crazy. How could marijuana, something that was illegal for a long time, become my guardian angel? Well, it's pretty simple. Once upon a time, you know, when they talk about Wait a minute, hold on. $10 coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Gidge, you should concentrate more on Rebel now that Queens docked your pay so much. You'll make more on Rebel than 10% on Queens. Another agent Mallow. Look at how stocked he is. You dumbass bitch. All right. So, once upon a time, your boy actually used to sell cigarettes. And my grandparents owned gas stations. The real Joe Pesci sold cigarettes out of a truck. I actually sold them from a gas station. Eventually, I took the money that I was making from selling cigarettes and I bought marijuana with it. Now, how marijuana became my guardian angel is this. I was kicked out of my house very early for throwing a 3-day party. I caused some crazy amount of damages. I was afraid to face my dad. I never faced him. When I went out in the streets the first time, obviously weed is what took care of me. Now, eventually, to fast forward, when I got sent to prison, here's how I looked at it. I get sent to prison because I got set up by somebody that I was talking to. They wore a wire on me. I was with my girlfriend at the time. I got pulled over. They got me with, content to sell and all that bullshit. I was sentenced to 1 year in prison. This was the day that technically weed became my guardian angel for this reason. When I got the year in prison, I knew I wasn't going to be reaching out to family anymore when I got out. And when I would get out of jail, I didn't have the type of abilities to get a real job. So the only thing that was going to be able to take care of me when I got out was marijuana. Because the reality was, if I would have been released and didn't have weed, I would have been either homeless or who knows. I would have been living on people's couches for free. Nobody would have ever wanted that. Weed was like my gateway to anywhere. It made you friends with people. It's how you got sociable. When you had weed, you could be in any party. And back then when it was illegal, money just came in all the time. So the reality was I was scared of life if I didn't have weed when I went to prison, and I went twice. Both times, who was there when I got out? Not family, anything like that, so be it. Not all your friends are going to be there when you get out of prison. For me, marijuana was there every time. It took care of me. It helped me get my first house. It helped me get into the car business. You know what I mean? It helps you become your own man. When I was a felon, not many people are going to be looking to hire a felon. You know what I mean? Unless they know you. That's why I was pretty ass out of getting a job. Now, I did go to broadcasting school, but I made so much money selling weed there, I never pursued the broadcasting. So I made a real stupid move, went to prison, became a convict, a 5-time felon. Could some of these fucking felonies be expunged today? Sure. But the reality was, what?
I'll
the reality
more marshmallows. So, because Gidgy's suffering alone. People, I have ditcher, so it fills my mouth up quicker. I'll do 4 more. Yes.
Yeah, now someone said over weed, that sucks. Well, it's not just weed. What happens is they get you for selling it to somebody that's wearing a wire. So with that is an automatic felony. Then the weed is a second felony. Sometimes they'll throw a phone on there and a scale as a criminal tool. Let me tell you what got me in prison my second time. I was on a porch. They came in, they were knocking on the door. I didn't realize this was a felony. Cops were like, let us in, blah, 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 or we're going to bust it open. I grabbed the bag of weed and I threw it off the balcony. What I did not know is that's an automatic felony 3, tampering with evidence. The tampering with evidence felony carries a year of jail and you usually can't get out of it. It's very hard. It would have been very expensive if you have other felonies with the felony 3. So every time I went to prison, what was there when I got out was marijuana. So how would it be my guardian angel? And when it became legal, my life kind of just went down. Like how happy I was, how I felt. So for me, it was a lifesaver. I know it's not like that for everyone. I lived in a convict lifestyle for many years. You know what I mean? I got my shit together more now than ever. But for a long time, I lived in the underground. I never even knew what shit like streaming was. So.
Yeah, very
cool. Thank you for the 10. Tell Joe to hush. Elizabeth is the showrunner. Bill Cosby is the king. Give me a Bill Cosby fun fact, Joe. Bill Cosby fun fact is he was a very rich comedian. I mean, fun fact about Bill Cosby.
Austin's gonna
he
have
liked
a field day
Jell-O.
with you.
He made more money with Jell-O than anybody else.
Okay.
But yeah, Gidgy, that's how marijuana became my guardian angel.
So that is a pretty cool story. I like that. That was well worth the thumbnail. I like that. That's pretty cool. It's a shame. I do know that in Texas, weed is still not decriminal, or what is it called when it's not, like, you can get pulled over with a joint and not go to jail. You get a ticket, right? But decriminalized. It is in Austin, but it's not in Houston. So it's just so silly to me how behind the times everything is sticky. I have got a literal, and I'm going to stuff again, I promise. Everybody that paid, I'm going to stuff again, but I have to be able to talk a little bit. I was going to do, the reason I didn't want to bring this goal out in the beginning is because I knew what would happen, and that's why I was saving it till the end. But I'm glad we did because it's fun. But
a couple people donated.
Still,
God bless it.
Lots of. I'm still gonna fill up. I promise before the end of the show again. So, I want us to be able to talk. So,
and I think if I didn't have weed, I would have never been able to get my own house and all that shit. I think it helped me get through life, especially after you're a criminal. You're not going to be able to get jobs at most places. You're going to have some kind of back hustle or know somebody that'll bring you in. Right. And the guys that I know did bring me into the car thing. At one point, I knew nothing about cars. I just had money to buy them. Now I'm a certified guy that could go in them, tell you what's wrong with them, tell you how much they cost. I know how to appraise them and all that shit.
That's awesome. That's very cool.
So criminals do have good endings sometimes. Now, do I wish deep down, here's a little secret about me, folks. Do I wish they would have not made weed legal? Yes. I wish it was still very illegal. The thousands of dollars that I was costed when they made weed legal up here in Michigan, it costed me thousands of dollars to where I don't want to say I was in a depression to where I would ever show it on air, but I was definitely in a deep, dark depression because you took the one thing I always had that made me everything I ever wanted, gave me whatever I wanted. You're telling me that's gone now. Not only did you put me in prison for it once upon a time, now you're going to fucking make it legal and make the money off of it, and it's supposed to be okay for all the people that now have felonies and they're convicts, and now they can't even make money off the weed that saved them when they were a convict.
MJ with 2. Feds need to make it legal already, in my opinion. Preach, sister. I don't get it. It's like there are people sitting in jail right now for, like, I think it was Rulis that just said, for a plant. It's a plant. It's a fucking plant. It is a plant. It's not cocaine. It's not meth. It's not. It is. And look, you can drive across straight lines and smoke legally here, but you can drive over here and you can't. It's like prohibition.
Safer
with
than tobacco.
I don't get the whole weed thing. I really don't. Oh my goodness. The thing is, isn't it very profitable? Are there any weed smart people in the chat? Isn't weed very profitable for a state through the taxes and stuff? Doesn't it bring...
Yes. Now, someone said get a job at a weed store. I would love to. But honestly, I make enough money selling cars to where I shouldn't work at a dispensary because I'd have to be there all day. I have to be able to make appointments and show cars. Now, are there times where I don't have that and working at a weed store would be cool? Maybe at night. I'm definitely not against it. I think that'd be cool to work at a dispensary. The ones up here, people actually have tip jars. You go get the weed. I hate going there because they try to tell you about weed, and it's like, lady, I fucking know what I'm doing. I sell more weed than this fucking store has. You know what I mean? So it's a hit or miss. I wish it was illegal, though.
Marlboro already has patents ready to go to sell weed. That does not surprise me, actually. Could you imagine how good Marlboro weed's going to be? Like, now, if we get into, like, name brands, like, I mean, I know we have different strains, but then if we get into name brands on top of strains, it's going to be like cigarettes. It's going to be crazy.
As long as they don't mix tobacco with it. I hate these guys that I know that will mix tobacco with weed. It's the fucking nastiest shit ever. It gives you a fucking headache. Mm-hmm. I just hope that there's not a regulation where they're mixing the tobacco with the weed. If Marlboro released some weed products, I'll give them a try. But the one thing I did notice, when you smoke weed out of cigarette paper, it actually tastes like shit. That's why I prefer like raw cones or raw rolling papers. When you smoke out of the cigarette rolling papers, they almost give you a little bit of a cigarette feel, and I pass.
Hey, Slipman, I have a question. You said it's illegal here and you make about $1,400 a pound. How much do you sell a pound for, just out of curiosity? In 2024, Oregon's total adult use cannabis revenue crossed $1 billion.
Yeah, and that's
Why
Oregon.
in God's name? Thank you so much, AMAC. Why in God's name isn't it legal ever? That could solve so many problems. That's a lot of money.
I know it's a lot of money. That's why a guy like me was very upset when they made the shit legal. Like, this was like, picture, folks, you lose your girlfriend. You lose something very close to you. This is what happened to me. This is reality. Would I have still done streaming if weed was still what it is? Sure. Because my love was always in being an actor, being on radio, something of that extent. But I didn't know about streaming until 2021. That's how underground I was.
Wow, yeah.
I only watched sports, gambled on sports, sold weed, rinse and repeat, gamble, poker, etc. $10. Joe, can we hear you say, I smoke marijuana so I don't beat my wife and children, like the meme? So how does that go? I just say that? Can we hear you say, all right, I smoke marijuana so I don't have to beat my wife and children.
Thank you.
Thank you for the two rulers.
Rulist, they make hemp illegal because of big paper. No way.
Oh, legal. Yeah, it's weird. Weird. That is very weird. That's still
not
up here like that,
surprising.
too.
That's not surprising because I did notice there was a big rise in hemp and then it just dropped off. So you said that a pound illegally goes for, I want to say it was over 3,000. I saw it. I'm sorry, I don't want it. 3,500
No, it's all
for a
different.
pound.
Let me tell you the reality.
Well,
I
hang
can
on.
tell you pound prices.
Right.
Hold on.
I'm
I'm talking to a pro here.
I know. I just want to respond to him real quick. So you said it was 3,500 for a pound there. When I would buy it illegally here in Texas, and I'm assuming it's because we are so close to the border, and it was, he always asked, do you want premium or you want dirt weed? I'll take the dirt weed because it gets me just a stone. I would pay about $1,800 a pound. Just to put it, and he was still making money. Now I was a really good customer, so I know it wasn't marked up to. I think they were selling it for $2,500 on the street. So
Here's the reality about weed pounds. If you know the person it's directly coming from, you might get a discounted rate and it might be a normal rate. But there are some guys that grow a weed that's worth values that's not street value, if that makes sense. Talking about more. Like guys like Snoop Dogg and shit. They probably smoke a weed that's a few $1,000s a pound. Rare pounds. That's why it says it depends who you're screwing with. Are there averages? Yes. But there are low grades of elbows, anywhere from 500 to 1,000 to 15 to 25, especially in today's world. Back then, yeah, it used to be how much you get. But there wasn't as smart growers as there is now. The smarter the grower, the more money they get. The rarer the weed, the quicker it goes.
Yeah. No, it was a lot. You're right. But here's the deal. I was a middle-aged white woman buying an illegal drug. So I was willing to pay, I just wanted to get it. And that's why I would buy it in such big quantities, is because it's like, look, if I'm going to get busted, fuck it, I'm going to go out. All right. I am not.
No, I am not the type to sell seedy weed.
It was too stressful for me. So that's why I did it like that. So I would have it for like 6 months. Just throw that shit in the freezer and yeah, but.
In the freezer?
I see are on TV or on the internet.
In the freezer? You put your weed in the freezer?
It was vacuum sealed, and then I kept it in the freezer.
Some
if you
people
put
do
your
that, I don't know
cigarettes in
why.
the freezer, it keeps them fresher, supposedly. My dad used to
I think
smoke.
it makes it brittle. I think it makes some weed brittle.
That could make I know nothing about weed. Nothing about, like now everyone's a connoisseur and knows everything about weed. I've done Mexican dirt weed and, a couple of designer strains, but for the most part, nothing too terribly exciting.
Someone said I used to keep my powder in the freezer. Yeah, I've seen that.
Last time I did weed, my guy said, "You're not moving all day." And guess what? We didn't move all day and only took 2 hits.
Oh, shit. MJ, you have epilepsy, bless your heart. So it's your lifeline. Yeah. I have another friend that has, and she has a pen. She uses a weed pen. So
Yeah, I do both. I use the weed pens to kind of keep me by when I'm in public. Because I don't always want to smell like weed when I'm dealing with a customer. Because when you're dealing with a customer, depending if you know them or not, when they smell weed, they might look at you more, I don't know, lower. They might not take you as business serious.
I mean,
when you kind of walking up to someone, you want to buy a car, and he reeks of a drug. You know what I mean? So
get that.
the same reason I don't smoke online. Like, ask Gidgy. As soon as we get off, I'm smoking. Like, one of my nicknames, monikers, is always smoking. Like, that was like a nickname I had. And I don't like to do it on air because for some reason I don't like smoking in front of women. It's weird. It's like because I think that they're going to think I'm smoking cigarettes. So I don't smoke in front of them. I'll do it off air.
I respect it. Hey, that's when I smoked cigarettes, I would never do it in public because I thought it looked so trashy. I hated it. I would not smoke in
And
public.
that's on air. Off air, I'll smoke in front of anybody.
That's cool. I'm putting in the redirect. No,
Okay,
I'm not.
Gee,
Cash does not have the redirect up. Okay, go ahead. What's up?
I had a question for you that I didn't get to ask you yesterday. So, my tech guy said women are looking for 6'11", blonde-haired, blue-eyed, 250-pound men in this day and time. What would you be? What is your type?
I don't know that I have a type. I really don't, because even Scooter will tell you that the ranges in men that I have dated looks-wise is so crazy different. Like, my ex-husband is 6'1", 180 pounds, fit-ish. Got a little belly, but I prefer bigger guys. I love bigger guys. I like to feel I'm 5'11", so I like a guy that's taller. So I don't really have a physical type. I like someone that makes me laugh.
Neither do I. I don't have a
type.
type either.
I'm not opposed to anything. I want someone that obviously, look, you can look at me and see I have no self-control and I'm working on it. So obviously I want someone that's in the same position, either has self-control when it comes to eating and things like that. And I'm trying to be nice and saying, no, I don't want a person that just sits and eats all day because that would be bad for me, because then I'd fall back into that. So
I'll show you something a little interesting, Gidgy. So once upon a time, you see these things? I used to get rid of these. What it is it's a sealed package. And inside the sealed package are 5 rolled joints with like powder on them, like powder,
right?
Like hash powder or something.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
You get 5 per thing, and they're ready to go. And you pull them out and you smoke, and you're in.
What's your type?
Lillian. Yeah,
I
a
don't have one.
pulse is a good start. A pulse is a really good start for me. I agree.
I've been with small girls, big girls. I don't really have a type. You'll never hear shit like come out of my mouth like, look at that bitch, she's fucking nasty or something like that. She might be nasty for other reasons, but I don't really shit on girls' looks because I've been with very normal girls, good-looking girls, average. I'm a situational guy. If I end up in a situation with a decent-looking chick, it might happen. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I would go for an ugly girl, but I have had a girl that you would consider ugly, I guess.
Oh. Well, I think that's sweet. The shortest guy I have ever dated seriously was 5'7". He was a ex-Marine. He was such a great guy. Such a great guy. Scooter loved him. Great guy. Still talk to him to this day.
Scooter loved him.
He did. They used to do, because he used to take him to the VW and it was fun.
Shane. He's doing Shane.
Oh, was he? Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
No, I just thought it was funny.
Grim, I used to think Keem was short, okay, because everyone calls him a fucking gnome, right? He's 5'10". He's not short. 5'10" is not short for a man. Now, I don't know if that's little man syndrome, and he's probably like 5'7", and he says he's 5'10", because Glammy said he was wearing heels. And I don't know what heels mean on a man, but...
I hope not.
Dude.
I'm assuming it's like boots. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with boots. And, because, yeah. Keem is not 5'10". He's 5'8". Never. Keem,
now, wait, how tall is Wings?
He's 5'8".
I recently saw the video where they were standing up next to each other, and he didn't look that much shorter than Wings. They almost looked the same size. And I thought Wings was close to 6 feet.
Wings is over 6 feet, I thought.
Yes, because
I don't
big
think
as
he's
King.
short. I'm not saying this because he's my boss. I don't think he's as short as people think.
Exactly,
Go watch the video
Simon.
where they locked hands, and he wasn't that much shorter than him. Wings was kind of like right there.
What does it matter though? Long as they're
No way,
kind,
Fuzz.
loyal, and caring.
Fuzz is 6'6". Are you a basketball? I bet you get asked that all the time. You probably don't play basketball
Shout out
at
to
all.
Fuzz.
Wow. That's so cool.
I think he's from up my ways. He's a Clevelander or something like that.
6'6", you're a tree. You can Google. Well, yeah, but is it true? I mean, look, I'll be honest, as a tall woman, 5'8", I do believe is the standard height for an American man. I believe that's the standard. Y'all short motherfuckers out there.
I can't believe what ChatGPT says about Gidgy. That's crazy.
About Gidgy? What is Chat?
Yeah, if you ask ChatGPT about Gidgy, it says all the shit you don't want it to say, and I don't even want to bring them up.
What? I don't care. You know I don't care. If it's fun,
I guess
if it's
you ask
content.
ChatGPT about Gidgy, the first thing it brings up is, we'll just call it the racist arc.
Mm-hmm.
And unorganized. And what's it called when you quit a lot?
Unorganized? Me?
Well, not what's it called when you quit a lot?
I don't know. Ass booster. I don't know. I've quit twice. I'm not sure what it's
Basically,
called.
it says you're an unloyal piece of shit that quits a lot. We'll just say it like that. Shout out to ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I doubt unloyal came in
going
there.
hard
That
today.
that I know didn't come. You can ask.
Gidgy, I'm
Team or
fucking
my-
with
I
you.
know
You
are.
gotta let me fuck with you at times, girl.
He's joking, Cookie. It wasn't really a thing.
No,
They're like,
honestly
oh,
made that whole
read it,
Chat-
read it. It's like, are you serious?
I
Like,
made that whole
I
ChatGPT
know,
thing up.
No. It just amazes me how
I've never even used ChatGPT before.
I love ChatGPT. I love it. I use it to get so many different ideas for things. I'll see something and I'll be like, tell me about this, and it'll tell me about it. I don't know if it's right or not, but I love it's like Alexa. It's like Alexa, but I can type to it. So I'm happy with it.
Amazing.
I like my ChatGPT, except when I try to make thumbnails and it turns me into like a dog. It's really weird. I will never understand
Why
that.
would it turn you into a dog?
I have no fucking idea why it would turn me into a dog. I have no
Maybe you should
Shout out to everybody for coming in today. We are glad you're here. One hell of a weekend. 519 in the build. Candy is doing better and better each day. Me and Gidgy's communication has gone a long way. Whether we fight a lot or not, we definitely don't despise each other. We might bump heads, but that's just a part of life. Sometimes they say the best of the best bump heads.
Cynthia, no way. I think that's how short AMAC. I'm how tall. I don't know what to say in this situation. So Cynthia said that her daughter's only 4'11". I think AMAC is also like on that 4 foot something. I do. Is it? At what point are you declared? What's
midget?
Is that the? I don't think you're supposed to use that word. I think it's little person.
Dude, I
Little
think the word
person,
midget and retard fall under the same circumstance. If you could appropriately use the word midget, you're good. If you could appropriately use the word retard, you're good.
You are 4'11". I knew it, AMAC. I remember short people. 4'9". Okay, thank you. That's
Damn.
right. I remember
AMAC's
asking
4'11"?
AMAC. I'm like, wait a minute, aren't you like a real little person? She's like, no, I've got. And then she was telling these
4'11"
stories.
pretty low. I love
Cynthia, I'm
that.
sure your daughter has the same stories, but she'll tell stories about when she's trying to get something out of a cabinet or something. It's so sweet. She's
Scorpion says she's 3'5". No shit. Yeah, I didn't know. That's great.
She
Next question.
AMAC's
Ashley.
the one that I help
All right.
get stuff
Let's
down.
pivot.
Let's pivot.
Yes, MJ.
Who had
yes.
the best titties of the LCU yesterday?
I didn't get to see. The only ones I got to see were AMAX. That was my winner of the day.
That's my winner. I don't need to see any others. I got to see
Which
Angie
one?
and
Who
AMAC.
else showed titties? Hold on. Who else showed titties?
There were
I'm
other
dying to-
titties. There were. I mean, Cafe was marking up the opinions, so the opinions were out. You gotta pay attention to Cafe, or you'll miss the opinions. Just saying.
No, wait a minute. I did see Cafe. I missed the titty segment. I saw everything today with Iceman and all the shit.
Yesterday.
Thursday's a hard day for me.
It was a hard day for many men that were in the Cafe chat too.
Yeah.
I just got something.
No,
in my eye.
Batgirl has a decent rack for a girl with her being that skinny. Sure.
She's built really well. I think she's got a great body. I think she's got a very cute body, very cute figure.
Sure. Yeah, no, far from ugly woman. She's definitely attractive and certain ways.
Yeah. All right. I got to stuff. I have a sister that's 4'11". I have a
$10 in.
All
Gidgy,
from
if
this-
you ever change your hair, I'll be mad. The blue looks really good. Makes me want to color my hair again.
You're
Thank
so
you very much for
sweet,
the $10. You guys have
Jessica.
been very supportive today on a
Thank you,
Friday.
Jessica. I appreciate you very much, Jessica. You know, I'll be honest. I saw Wonder Woman's, and I'm not going to lie. It's gorgeous. It is so pretty. It's like a metallic blue. I don't think I could wear it, the color that she had. I like the darker, but I am going to go this weekend. I think Sunday I'll have a day off, and I'm going to go and just see what they tell me they can do for it, because I would like to keep it, but here's the problem. I'm hiding it, but it is, it's just a cheap box dye, so it is right here along my hairline, just really starting to, the blue's gone. It's back to my normal blonde, So
Here's what I'll say
I wanna
about Wonder
fix that.
Woman. When you have hair like hers, it's very easy to take any color and make it look good. Because I've seen girls that are in like wrestling and they have the same hair as Wonder Woman, that's straight hair. And when they do different colors with it, they can actually make it look good. So for her, she knows how to kind of like wear it. So you got to give her credit there.
And she was already at a decent base level color.
If you guys
Right.
want to
So
see
I-
some good
that's-
hair,
I like
Sasha
that,
Banks.
Jessica.
People know who Sasha Banks is.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody did blue hair like Sasha Banks.
Yeah, I looked that up after y'all said it. Yeah, for sure. And I agree. That's what I'm interested in, is getting some light blue highlight just to soften it up a little bit so it's not quite as harsh. And I think a professional would probably do it a lot better than my box of my box and I like
Now,
that.
Lacey did her hair blue too?
What?
I'll have to go check that out.
Lacey did?
That's why I'm asking. Someone in chat said something regarding that.
Oh, no.
She's not a true blonde, someone says. Interesting. Lacey did what?
I can't believe Lacey
Someone
dyed
just
her
kind of crazy.
hair.
Every host is dyeing their hair. Here's the thing, folks. They're, what we're graded on up here, and it's making that.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Nerds.
I know Xylie's doing hers.
Yeah, so everyone's doing it, and they're not doing it for free. So what that means is they're doing well.
Well,
'cause
here's
everyone wants it.
Well, yeah, and here's what I would say is look, Queens may have started a little trend. All right. I see y'all, but you know
Queen
what?
started it. Let's
You
give
know
them
what?
credit. Tina
and Mike started that. That was all Tina and Mike. That was before I got there. But I will say I'm loving it. I think every host in the LCU should do it. I think you're crazy not to. I don't care if you're a man, you're a woman. I think you're crazy not to do it. It's fun. It is fun.
I would do it for $500.
Okay. There you can see. Everyone's got a price. Women are gonna have a price because look.
Is that 500 with YouTube's cut, or is that just 500 flat?
I mean, I'm an intern, so I don't know where the
I'm
money
kidding.
goes.
Yeah,
so.
she's offering to do it for free is what she's saying, but she would
Yes.
do it for a goal, which is a standard goal.
Of
That's
course.
a standard goal in my opinion if you're going to color your hair. But
Yes.
I think that sorry. Let me check. Oh, okay.
Someone said dye your hair, Pesci. Unfortunately,
There's no hair.
I wish I had like a girl that could come in and she could like maybe paint my head while I was doing
Yeah.
this or something. That would be kind of cool.
That would be fun. But yeah, he has no head to no hair to paint. But I do think it's a fun idea for everyone to color their hair, especially with Fat Camp coming up. I think it would be so cool if all of us had funky colored hair to take pictures. I don't know. It's different. Look, I never in a million years would have thought I would do this, but I'm thrilled that I did it, and I'm starting to believe people when they say it looks good. I actually
Show people your Fat Camp shirt.
I actually
Just so people, if they want to get one, they could get one.
they run true to size. I got a 3X. I should have gotten just a double X, just an extra large, because look how big it is. It's big. I mean, I could have done an extra large. It's a big shirt. It fits
Stand
true
up.
to size.
Can you stand up?
It fits true to. Well, I mean, it's. Yeah.
Someone said Zay looks good in green. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
I've always thought Zay was hot.
What is that? Oh God, there's stuff all over it. What the fuck is all
Oh
over it?
no, I missed last
Jesus
night.
Christ. Learn how to fucking eat a bowl of soup,
Oh.
you maniac.
Oh,
what
you
the
know what
fuck?
that is? I know what that is. It's marshmallow spit. That's what it is.
Have
It's
some
when I was
polish.
drooling. It was my marshmallow
Gidgy.
drool.
I missed last night. I fell asleep because I didn't feel good. And I made rewinds
Oh,
on
I don't
Friday?
know. I don't know. I didn't watch the end of it. Boy, I tell you what, Billy Cat has got your back, though. Boy, Billy Cat, my goodness. Does anyone know if they hit their goal?
What do you mean he's got your back? What happened?
Oh, he's one of her big fans. He's a big fan of hers.
Oh, okay. Fan? Okay, I didn't know what happened. When you said Billy, I thought you meant Billy.
Billy Cat. Billy Cat.
Shout out to Billy Cat.
All right, Cash, come on, give me a thumbnail. I don't know. I don't have a clip from Rewind last night. They didn't make it. Bum.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay. It's all right.
Fuzz says he gifted you a membership, Gidgy, to your favorite show last night.
Hey.
Nerd or babes? I'm joking. Oh, you gave me. You know I've watched you for a long time, and I'm truly happy to see you getting out and going to fat. Oh, thank you thank you very much. I'm excited too. Thank you. What 444? Oh, you're right. I should change that font. Y'all can't even see that. Sorry. You know what I may do this weekend is work on my OBS skills, because you can change the color and stuff so easily. And now I have to learn how to do this stuff myself.
What do you mean?
And I will.
I might be able to help you.
Oh, yeah, I will talk to you about it. Actually, yeah, you probably can. You and Phantom could absolutely. I just want to change the color and like the font, because there are 3 people up here. So anytime we have a goal, it's just defaults to white. And I think it would stand out more if I did it in like black or yellow or something where people could see it, because it's going up against our backdrops.
You want the Locale Rebel thing to be black or white, is what you're saying.
I'll explain it to you after. Yeah, it'll make sense when I show you what I'm talking about. But anyway, so yes, I can't wait to see Gidgy at Fat Camp. Cynthia. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. I was scared at first. I'm excited now. I am excited. I have decided there's something that this blue hair has done, and I've decided, you know what, life is too fucking short. I'm gonna just take it by the balls, and I'm not gonna let any more opportunities pass me by. I'm not gonna come up with excuses on why I can't do shit. I'm just gonna live life, and I'm gonna have fun, and we'll see where we go.
Brantley says use the lime green color for the border.
Yes, that border has. I love the lime green. I love that. I would love to do that. I agree. The border is god-awful. Thank you, Brantley. Or pink. Exactly. Pink, green, something that matches. That's our colors, but yet our border is like that. Thank you. I'm pretty sure. I'll message in my group chat, but I'm pretty sure I can change that.
Yeah. When the second comes up, are you one of the ones that are going to go back to drinking, or is drinking a dead issue for you?
No, drinking's done. I'll never drink again. I have no desire to ever drink alcohol again, ever in my life. I'm lying, but I'm going to say that out loud until it's truth for me. So I will say that. I can be around alcohol. I went to the liquor store yesterday, bought a bottle of booze for Scooter, dropped it off at his apartment. No problem. I have no issues with that at all. When I get down on myself, or I have, I'm emotional or something, that's when I'm like, I just want to drink, because I know I'll get drunk and forget about it, right?
Well, what's interesting is I don't drink on normally, but when I quit drinking originally, after a while, you could kind of do it when you want. It doesn't even bother you. Like, if I were to drink, it would be like a margarita or something in that nature. I'm like that kind of guy.
Exactly.
What's the other one? Daiquiris. I like daiquiris.
I've never been a daiquiri, but I'm not a sugar fan. I don't like sugar, so I'm not a big daiquiri fan. I do like Mai Tais, though.
Like the colored drinks that look like you're drinking a zebra or some shit.
I've never been a big fan of the fruity parachute or umbrella drinks. I've never been a big fan of them. But Mai Tais, I liked Mai Tais a lot. All right. Oh, stop it. You were great,
drinking's not a good look on some people. She looks better when she doesn't drink.
I look much better when I don't drink, and my mind is clearer, and I can tell you my skin. It is crazy. I never thought, I always said, well, I'm not a drunk like someone that has to drink every day, but I would drink weekly, guaranteed. And
that's when you know you're a drunk.
It's crazy how I notice difference in my skin, like the texture of my skin and the moisture in my skin. A lot has changed. A lot of physical changes happen. It's crazy. Yeah, see, I wish I could be that way, Holly. Coffee. God, I really do interchange you two. I'm sorry. But I wish I could be that way where I would just drink occasionally and like be able to have a few drinks, get a little buzz, have a good night, and go to bed. That's not me. I start and I don't stop. I just keep going.
Yeah.
and
No, I know
going
people in
and
that.
going.
I've seen it.
It was cold.
I
keep this shirt
I
over
think
here.
more times than not, you got to give you a little credit because it was something a part of your normal day. So it's good to see you were able to kick that.
Yeah.
And you'll get stronger by the day.
Oh, absolutely.
Eventually, you'll drink if you want to, not because you're addicted.
Oh my gosh, Moon. Moon said that my son's 12 years old and already taller than me, but to be fair, I'm only 5'2". Yeah, but still, at 12, I mean, that's a good, 5-6 more years of height growth. That's crazy. Wow.
What is an old fashioned? I hear people talking about those. I don't even know what those are.
It's a whiskey. It's a drink. It's a drink. An old fashioned is a drink. It's
Okay. No, I know it's a drink. Like
it's. I believe it's a whiskey based drink. I don't know. I honestly don't. I just know it's like a whiskey type base. 507. See, 5'7" is like the classic. To me, when I hear 5'7", isn't that like the classic model height? Or it used to be. Now it's like 6'5". But Millie,
Miley, did you? Oh, go ahead. You want me to
maybe
read it
the
or you?
mods could drop the goals in chat every so often, like Cafe does. That might be helpful. That is a really good idea, Millie. And it's going to be really helpful when I put them in colors that people can actually see them. You know what I'm going to do actually right now is change this. You two talk for just a sec. I'm just going to move this.
Yes.
Well-
So you have Rebel of the Day yet?
Not.
Or no?
No, what I told Gidgy was yesterday for Rebel of the Day, since I was only able to watch 3 shows, I was only able to pull one thing out of there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather them, and how we work Rebel of the Day is when I have 3, we will run it. But the 4 shows I watched yesterday, from Crypt to Pit, I got something from Pit. There was nothing in Live that was noteworthy, and there was nothing from Bus. But I am going to go back and watch Gold, and I might be able to pull something from that after the show. So probably, realistically, we'll definitely have one for Monday. But I didn't want to overdo the show to where I'm just putting random shit in there. I wanted it to be good promos or something they really did good. And yesterday, there was something about a stream got taken down, so I didn't even want to gather anything from that stream because I don't know the rules.
Who
But I
got
do
taken
have
down?
one thing.
Wait, who got taken down?
I think you gotta remember I've been gone since, well, not gone since, but I think Wednesday I was looking at shows.
Oh,
and
okay,
I went back and shows got taken down. So I said, look, let's not do the fucking get ready for Rebel of the Day and then Pesci put some shit up there he can't. So I do got one clip together. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep them in a folder. Every 3 I get, I'll collect them, and then we will run the Rebel of the Day.
He's learning.
But
Yay.
if I go back and watch Bus and Live, people will see what I'm talking about. There was no promos from Boogie. He was very mellow. You know what I mean? There wasn't much. And that doesn't mean it was a bad show. It just means there wasn't anything rebel-y for us
Let's go
to
back
pull
to
out of there.
Boogie for a minute. Let's go back to Boogie. We're not
Okay.
talking about Live. We're not talking about any specific show. I'm talking about Boogie himself.
Okay.
Do you think that he's pushed people away to a point of just saying I'm done at this point? Or do you think there's
No.
redemption?
I think there's definitely redemption, and I believe that probably a higher, I don't know if it's for the people that fund this thing, but I'm saying I think a higher percentage of people don't give a shit. And Boogie's going to get clowned on, whether he's saying the N word, the G word, the R word, whatever word. So he'll always be a clown. Some people always look at him as the type of guy that would drop that. Maybe this leads to another arc of some sort. We will see. But he'll come back from it. We've heard way too many times he's the eye in the sky around here, and you know what I mean. We got to respect him.
Yes, Angel. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Are you in Discord? I'm gonna have Scooter add you to the docket, Timmy. You can just put him right in there. You said something tough shit. You're done now.
What
You're
about
done.
you, Candy?
I think that
Thank you for your value.
obviously he's going to be here, obviously, and we should respect him as an elder, a founder of the LCU if we accept our job and know our worth, where we're placed at right now. I think the most people are here for Steak and Albert right now.
Yeah, and I agree. And I hope one day they get to do their own shit again because I kind of want to see Boogie had to be paired with other people, not because Steak and Albert can't do it, but because I just think, I don't know. But I'm a big fan of Boogie. I enjoy the crash outs. I might be a piece of shit for saying that, but I want him here. You know what I mean? I get what he did was wrong, but that's him. You know what I mean? When he says he doesn't say this or that motherfucker says that shit. I think he took this N-word thing as this. Maybe this is another fake cancer thing. I'll just start saying the N-word on rewind, knowing you can't.
Yeah, but he could have got the whole shit shut down, though.
It did get shut down.
Well, it's still up. It's going to stay up. It's still up as a reminder for what he did. So all of his tens of thousands of people will see what he did on a live stream.
Okay, I didn't know it stayed
the day after promoting his whatever he's promoting. It's just a really scummy look. And here's the problem. What I did outside of the LCU before I was employed here. So it didn't make the LCU the thing. It made me the thing. The difference in this is Boogie is the LCU. So it really does carry a lot of weight. I'm sure it's going to pass over. It's the internet. No offense. Nobody has a memory longer than a week or two. They really don't. But I just hope that he goes back to himself. And someone asked, is he having a midlife crisis? I don't know. I know that he is definitely someone. I don't know. I'm not a medical professional. I don't even know if that's a real thing. But I know that he is not the same man he was a month ago. He just isn't. A month ago, fine, I'll lift the curtain. You know, he would talk to Scooter every single day on the phone, every single day. We'd be on speakerphone and we'd all talk and have a good time, and it was fun and it was nice, and he was a good person and he gave a shit about people. He was so instrumental in helping Scooter move out and, helping him with stuff that he had questions about. And
really?
It's just crazy to me. It is so crazy to me. And that's why it's very hard, because I see the correlation between what he's pushing and what he said, and that's what I don't like about it. It feels like it was a setup, and that's what makes it so ugly to me. And the fact that we're dealing with, the whole coin thing after we've been through it once, and the fact that we're dealing with, the racist arc, and then, we're going to paint ourselves black instead of, learn from Gidgy. That's all I can say is, I tried this shit. You saw what happened to me. I don't know. I
wonder at times. I think if I were to ask Boogie one question, like behind the scenes or whatever, I would ask him, do you want out? Like, really want out? Or is this just,
he doesn't,
you reaching for the next big whatever? Because look, I don't think he ever thought the cancer thing would profit the way it did. And then when you see something take off again like that, maybe you say to yourself, well, is this N-word thing maybe the next cancer shit? Obviously, it's not going to be as big, but could it?
Okay.
To where he's the shining star again.
I'm not talking about money. I'm just repeating something that was said on live last night. The man just got a check for $16,000. It's pretty common for live checks. I know what live checks look like. So
no comment.
If you're making $16,000 in 1 month, you need to go outside of where you're being paid to look for more money?
No. I get it. But, dude, sometimes people fucking lose it. And maybe, you never know. He might have got offered something that's not as good, but in his brain, it could be much easier. And he's like, I want out.
I don't think he
I'll
wants
take
out.
fucking this $7,000 a month over 16 for this less whatever.
I don't think he wants out. He's freaking out because everyone abandoned
I'm
him.
not saying he does. I'm throwing a theory out there.
And look,
I hope he stays.
King of Kings.
I'm a fan of the guy.
He is hard to work with. Keem's not lying. Steak's not lying. Scooter's not lying. Rastoff wasn't lying. There are too many people that have said you're hard to work with for it not to be true. The thing is, he's got two people that are willing to work with him. Steak and Albert are willing to do the work. He just has to find and believe that they're there to help him, I think. I don't know. I dare to think what goes on in that man's mind. I really do. He's scared.
And Albert's
yeah.
a big fan of Boogie.
I'll be honest. If I'm being 100% honest, I look at myself, and when I did my I'm going to quit thing, and I sat there on my bed thinking about it, what the fuck are you going to do now, dumb bitch? You still can't walk steps up. You're not going to go back into real estate. What are you going to do? You going to DoorDash and Uber? Well, hope there aren't any steps because you won't be able to make those calls. I would be fucked. So yeah, it scared the shit out of me. So I get being scared, not wanting to lose this. But to go outside and look for something else when you're doing so good here, I will never understand it. I just don't understand it. And I know his mind doesn't work like ours. I know it doesn't. And I'm trying to be sympathetic to that. But at the same time, people tell me, don't glaze, tell the truth. I'm telling the truth. I don't want to get in trouble for it. But I just think it was a really shitty, scummy thing to do. And I think he needs to actually do something that shows he gives a shit and he wants to be here. Laying on a tarp, having your wife paint you is... I don't know. Who do I... You know what? I'm not an entertainer. He's an entertainer. Yeah.
Forza V with the 2 says, Gidgy infraction. Don't talk about the Luciano.
No, just repeating something that was said on a live stream. I can repeat it as long as it was said by a boss. The hate donos were rolling in. And hey, look at Amber Lynn. Hate donos work if that's what you want. I hate to see it go to that because I think
they did great.
Boogie Yep, it's a great show. I love live.
No, I'm saying I think they did great in this aspect. That sometimes they got to do something every day, and they found something to do, and they orchestrated it.
Andy's Corner.
I understand, Gidgy. There are certain shit you're not going to like, and there's certain ways you want people to execute. I understand. Not every show is going to be that strong.
Andy's Corner yet? Or no?
Sure.
Oh.
I do not have your song. I put the new song on. I don't have that
Let's
song.
Let's pivot.
We'll pivot.
No, you don't have my song?
Hang on.
Oh, no.
I don't. Okay, here we
go. Ladies
and
gentlemen, as we wait for Gidgy to get Candy's Corner right, Candy's Corner is a segment where Candy tells you the latest and craziest news, maybe inside the LCU or outside the LCU. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado,
sit down. This is my playground. Hey! Candy's Corner! I'm lighting the fuse. I pick the targets. You watch the news. Spin up the drama. Turn it to gold. I run the chaos. You just get told. Candy's Corner. Say it loud, say it louder. Candy's Corner. I'm the storm, you're the powder. Candy's Corner. Where the brave get roasted harder. Candy's Corner. You came for a show. I'll give you slaughter.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Candy's Corner.
So we're going to start with out first. Usually I start with in. We're starting with out first. Aaron Trump saved a woman getting savagely by her ex-boyfriend. Could you believe that? In Europe. I have special news right there. Hashtag TMZ. There was not much info about that. But, okay. In is Scooter being comfortable to discuss women's vagina colors.
What's a vagina color?
I don't know. I guess last night on Bus they had like 4 shades. I don't know. Okay. Out is a mother who was diagnosed with brain cancer after losing her 3 kids in a car crash, had 3 triplets, and passed away. They're teenagers
Damn.
now. Yeah, that's that way. I got very much notes on that one, but we'll just keep it moving.
Yay!
I did write notes on that one. Yes.
Well, let's hear it.
No, I don't want to keep it on sad stuff, but that is interesting that she lost
okay.
her 3 children that were different ages in a car crash in 2017.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about vagina colors. I'm sorry.
Oh, we don't stay on that. We don't stay there that long.
Okay.
Definitely men don't stay there that long. Obviously.
Right. I never looked for any colors.
All right. Okay, that's about the best I can do because
What?
my other
That's
ones are
it?
too bad. My other ones are too bad. I was mean last night.
At least just tell us one of the bad ones, and then we'll move on.
I already did. The lady being
I thought you said there was
diagnosed
another bad one.
Oh, there's another bad one, but I'm going to save it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it for Candy's Corner. Round of applause for our intern. One hell of a showing here today as Gidgy's mouth is shoved. Now, Gidgy, how about this? Can we play the Joe Pesci song? The one that I made? Or no? If not, we could throw it in the thing. I just figured we could show people the Joe Pesci song if it's not the right time or place. Well done, Candy. I mean, that's a lot of notes for everything you just said. Jesus Christ.
Not really, because I didn't explain the lady with the brain tumor. But
I wish you could have went more in depth on the vagina colors.
One of them said they had a pink one, and one of them said that their shit looked like Arby's.
Well, Arby's isn't a color. I don't know what she's talking about. What's wrong, Gidgy?
Does it not have a color?
No, it has a color.
What color is it?
I think it varies on the day. Thank you for the $2 from Moon. Did Candy just say Scooter dyed his box blue?
Hey, I don't know. I didn't see it.
Well, the problem is you can't really prove that. That'd be the problem. As funny as it would be, you couldn't prove it. Not saying he wouldn't do it. You just couldn't prove it. Unless you had Gidgy look.
That's like you can't prove one of their bitches' boxes ain't pink.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, Gidgy. I am seeing what you're saying. The one I sent you yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Rise song. You all right, Gidgy? You can hit play. Go ahead.
Check it out.
I remember my first day. It wasn't this long.
Yo, let me tell you about my homie Sir Joseph Pesci. Once slinging green, yeah, you know he was busy. Used to hustle on the block with a bag full of dreams. Now he's vlogging on YouTube. It's wilder, so it seems. From the streets to the screen, he made that switch. Still got the hustle, now he's rich, not a glitch. Sir Joseph Pesci, he's living the dream. From selling to vlogging, he's part of the team. Legalization hit, but he still got the spark. Igniting the crowd, he's lighting up the park.
These damn AI songs.
Used to roll the dice, now he's rolling out content. While the world's gone legal, he's still paying rent. With the camera up on, he's showing off his flair. educating the youth versus sitting in a chair. From the gardens of green to the lights of fame, Sir Joseph's the king, remember the name. Sir Joseph Pesci, he's living the dream. From selling to vlogging, he's part of the team. Legalization hit, but he still got the spark. Igniting the crowd, he's lighting up the park. So here's to my boy with a heart full of gold, Sir Joseph Pesci, watch his story unfold.
I thought the beat wasn't bad. I could be wrong. That's the end, Gidgy, pretty much.
Sir Joseph Pesci, watch his story unfold.
Oops.
Girls, spit that shit out. Spit that shit out. Yeah. Spit that shit out.
I didn't even know we were supposed to put more marshmallows back in. Should I be?
No, I'm not doing no more.
I did almost throw up in there.
Hey, I can show you the
Now,
trash
Gidgy,
bag.
let me ask you this. Well, I know it's in there, but I got to kill some air. Would you like me to prepare something for the weekend? How many fucking marshmallows is that?
Just 4, 5, 7.
Yeah, this woman has one hell of a mouth. Can we give her Mouth of the Week award?
Yes.
That's a lot of goddamn mellows in there.
That's rubble of the day right there.
Sticking up,
You
yeah.
could put 7 big ones in your mouth at one time. Dang.
Kelly said $2 that song sucked. All right, Kelly, we won't play it no more.
I liked it. I thought it was
Oh,
good.
you like it? All right.
I liked it.
Now, Candy, with the storms coming this weekend, what do you plan on doing this weekend?
I'm getting a washer and dryer here probably in about 15 minutes.
Who paid for that?
My tech guy, if it's any of your business.
I'm just curious. That's a nice little spend right there. I was like, damn, Candy's got money like that. Maybe I need to come down and say hello.
I don't. He does, though. But anyway, it's on a payment plan anyway. Little white trash.
That was 12 marshmallows. 12.
Stop it.
That was
I
12.
would have been thrown up in Minecraft. I guess. I'm going to take Saturday off, clean my house, take care of my cats, spend time with my cats. And then Sunday, if y'all want to go live, if I have power.
We're not
then
streaming.
We'll go live.
There's not a. We didn't hit the goal. We're not streaming. You're off. You off,
Really?
baby girl? Yeah.
Well, I'll be on standby if you need me.
Look, if people want to see it, they can donate. We got 48 members out of 50, or 48 more members to do a weekend stream. If not, we'll be here Monday.
I wonder if you could stream from an airplane.
No. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, because my buddy has a plane, and I was like,
I guess technically you could, but you'd have to have a you'd have to have the right setup for it. I don't think you could, like, from a phone. I don't think you could.
from a phone?
I don't
No?
think so.
Okay.
I don't know enough. We've got enough pilots in here that could tell you, but
Well, I know somebody that has a commuter plane, and he said, if you ever want to go up, you could go up, and I don't know if I'd
I don't
be
have to
able
worry
to
about
run
Queens.
the camera where to go
Queens
up.
is Saturday. Rebel's always on Sunday. I don't know. Look, Rebel is my show. Just like Queens is Tina's show, this is my motherfucking show. So I know a lot of people think, oh, well, she's not paying any attention to Queens. I don't have to. Mike runs it. All my time and effort goes into this show. Yeah, yesterday we had a little hiccup. We tried to do something fun on the Spurg. It worked. It was great. But this is where my time and effort goes into. This is the channel that I want to build and grow. That is a channel that has been given to me to run with Tina that has, 26,000 subs. We have like 4. Not even. Oh, thank God. We finally have a... What?
What happened?
Why?
Cash thumbnail.
Oh,
Good.
no.
You look upset. You've been waiting for that for an hour.
I have. I hate that they're so late with it. I will never understand why shows can't put their thumbnails out 2 hours before it. I find it. Here's the problem that I have with it. I have to stop.
Is that supposed to be Lacey?
Does that look like Lacey?
I didn't know if it was an AI version of Lacey. I didn't know.
The title is If She's Down, I'm Down. It's just Denmark being... Thank you, Candy. Yeah, exactly.
Nothing wrong with that.
Look, Cash is its own fucking shit show. I dare to... You guys, do you realize today on Cash, they're going to have Iceman, Scooter, and Denmark, and Booze. I am
Who's
so...
Booze?
Booze, drinks, alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's going to get... Oh, be smart. I feel like I have carpet growing on my teeth from keeping those marshmallows in my mouth. Oh.
Sorry about that.
Afternoon delight. Sorry, I'm showing my age.
I got some
Okay.
weird-ass message.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
At least I'll be bringing in washer and dryer and doing
Negative
clothes, so-
40? Oh, that stream's going to
Oh,
get
my
taken.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, that stream's
Yeah,
going to
I'm
get
sorry to
taken
hear
down.
that, Jacob.
Right?
That's crazy.
What? Oh.
Is that even possible? That's got to be a record.
Oh, yeah. See? Look, it's already 61 here. We are getting cold.
Dude, you hearing this lady? 61, it's getting cold. I would run outside shirtless.
Hang on. I'm going to show...
61.
Y'all don't believe me. Y'all do not believe me. Here. Look.
I would suntan at 60 degrees. Stop it.
Turn off...
It's 45 here. 45 here.
Look, we have got serious weather coming. All right, fuckers, look. First of all, it is 63, and it is very foggy outside. Very foggy.
10 degrees here.
All right, now look. Where's my 10-day? I want to show y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my God. We're not going to get over 65 today. Lord, have mercy.
That's beautiful weather.
God, it is not beautiful weather. Where's the 10-day? Today, hourly, 10-day. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this weather. Look. What the fuck is that? Texas doesn't see purple. I don't know what the fuck purple is, but I want nothing to do with purple in my weather forecast. Motherfucker, why? Why is this happening? What the fuck is Sunday? What is happening here? We're going to go from 63 today. It's going to be 57, which, yes, I will admit, it's mild. It's nice. It's great. But then, what the fuck is that? The high is going to be 30. What? Why? Why does that happen here? Why does that happen? It doesn't happen everywhere else. It doesn't. I'm telling you, it doesn't. Texas has the weirdest weather in the world.
One thing that sucks about Texas is when your guys' weather goes bad, your whole state shuts down.
It really does. That's no lie. There it is. Oh, Jesus. No, thank you. I saw 12.
We're getting in the 20s, lady.
No, that's, it's like 22, feels like 12. Good God. 18 degrees here and expected to get 12 inches? Oh, the freezing rain. That's the part. See, that's what we're supposed to be getting. Okay. All right. Fine. Why has everyone got to try and one up me? Look.
Okay. Ready for this, Gidgy? Here's my 10 day. 10, 20, 14, 16, 14, 12, 14, 19, 22. That's refrigerator, freezer.
Oh,
imagine walking outside in a freezer.
Daisy. Oh my gosh, Night Owl. Texas gets out Arctic cold flow and we get their hot airflow and it switches on and off. Oh, see, I love weather's so interesting to me. It really is. I've always found meteorology very interesting. Like how it affects different things. Yes, I'm streaming Saturday on Queens, and you know what? We didn't hit the goal, but we might still stream here on Sunday because I've gotten used to streaming with you guys on Sundays, and I haven't done any mushrooms or anything in a while, and I'm thinking we might need to have a little party. Gonna be 0 here.
If I have power, I'm up.
You guys. And that's the other thing is I know it's a nasty storm, and I know a lot of people are gonna be knocked out of power on their phones, bored. So I want to make sure. I'm pretty sure that they've got it down where there's going to be content nonstop on the weekends now.
Yeah.
But if there's a lull Sunday, we'll pop up for sure.
Fuzz brought up a good point. That's not even wind chill.
I hope Texas gets
that. No. Dude, Texas is fucking awesome. Flat out. I said if I were to move from Ohio, I'm going to Texas.
For cost
Same.
of living?
Honestly.
Just cost of living? Or weather?
No, it has nothing to do with that. I love the weather. There's a lot of people down there I know, other than you. There's some people down there.
I got marshmallow spittle all over me. This is disgusting.
There's actually a lot of famous YouTubers down there. There's Asmongold country down there.
Yep, that's Austin. That's like the new New yeah. The stains y'all saw were marshmallow spittle because now they're white. It's really disgusting. I'm gonna try and clean this up.
I got
for
it in my
Queens.
hair and shit. So I'm gonna have to go take a shower.
So
Damn.
the last time we got any amount of snow here, our entire power grid shut down. Like
Yeah.
that's scary. There were
Yeah, I got a friend that lives out there. I talked to in Discord, and he.
And you
he
let
told
her
me it's pretty
talk?
much shut down.
Let her
Yeah,
talk.
she's done. She finished. She said her shit got shut down.
this is what it's going to look like here. If we get anything, this is what it amounts to, is this kind of stuff where it's just, just yucky on the road kind of hazards. It's not going to be, this is what it looked like right after the snow. And it looks a lot worse than it is. It just was barely a dusting and it was gone in a matter of hours. So yeah, when it snows here, it does not last long. Now there are parts of Texas where it'll stick and snow, but not here.
But the worst
Yeah,
part
it's not
is
shit. No,
whenever-
I know it's not. I've lived in Ohio in the winter. I know this is not shit. Trust me.
Whenever it
I wish I knew
starts,
how to get snow tires. People say get snow tires. I don't even know where I would get a pair of those.
whenever it starts on thawing and refreezes quickly, that's the problem. Black ice. That's when it
The problem
becomes hazardous.
the problem with the vehicle I'm currently in, it's not all-wheel drive. So
It's not all-wheel drive? Rear wheel?
no, and it's the main reason why I want to get rid of it right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, up there you actually have to worry about what you're
Yeah,
driving around in and what your tires are
I
like.
do a lot of fucking driving.
I used to. God, I used to do so much
Someone said
driving.
at the tire shop. I never asked for those. I'll have to look into that.
Do you put chains on your... What do you do? Put chains on your tires?
I don't got shit on there. That's what I said. It's not even safe for me to drive in snow. I'll jump in one of my vehicles that got all-wheel drive. That's what I have to do.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I feel like normally I drive that black van as my day-to-day, but everything I drive is always listed. But with the snow being dropped, I've had to jump. I don't like to drive all the cars I have because shit will pop up on them and you got to get them fixed or handled. So I will only drive other cars if necessary. You know
Really,
what I mean?
Cupid? You know what? I was so opposed to Teslas. Cupid was talking about how her car drives great in the snow and it's not the truck. I was so opposed to Teslas when they first came out, and the more I see them, the more I'm like, you know what? That might be the. I'm starting to really like them, and I hate that I'm admitting that. But anyway,
Yeah.
you guys, it has been an amazing day. Your support has been amazing. It's Friday. There is a big storm coming. It's going to affect just about everyone in the United States of America. Please keep your pets safe. That's the most important thing to me. After that, make sure you take care of yourself, but your pets come first. Sorry, I'm joking, y'all, but seriously.
Someone said, what does PWO mean? It means Pesci World Order.
Yep.
We never went over that.
Well, we haven't yet.
I've had
It's
this
coming.
hat before I came here. This was a thing I've always had.
Yeah, we're gonna do. It's on our list of things to do for sure. We will do that. But you guys take care of yourselves, take care of your pets, take care of everything. Make sure you leave your water running or whatever you need to do, and just take care of each other. And please be careful if you're out there driving. If you have to drive, it's not you guys, it's everybody else that scares me.
Shout out to our mods. Thank you,
Our mods
Milford
are
girl.
amazing. Our mods are amazing.
Thank you, Jennifer.
All right. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Moon. Thank you, Justice. Shout out to the fans.
Oh, wait.
The
It's
fan
not time
shout
yet.
out.
My eye crossed. I'm sorry. I
Oh.
thought it was 59. We still have a minute. So, real quick. Oh, I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to have
Jay.
time. I have a picture of Gibber I wanted to share with you guys. I'll just tell you.
Thank you, Butterfly.
Last night, Gibber he's got part Bengal in him, the vet said, and he jumps a lot. And last night, he jumped from the top of my computer, which is right in front of me where he sits. He loves to lay up there because it's warm. And he jumped and kind of arched himself. And I have a picture of him up in the air as he's jumping. I mean, this little cat was 8 feet off the ground. Now, granted, he jumped from something that was up, but it was so cool. I'll get the picture and show y'all on Monday, I promise.
Yes.
Thank you,
I
Fuzz.
love-
Thank you, Z Quill.
Z! Where did Z tell us to? Lolcow Queens. Aww. Thank you, Z. You're amazing, Z. Candy,
Thank you,
any
Z.
final words, darling?
No, honey.
All right.
Yes, good luck to everybody with the weather coming up. Love you guys.
We'll potentially see you guys on Sunday if Gidgy has the energy.
And Mr. Pesci, any final words?
See you on Sunday, folks. Thanks for all the support today, and
see you on Monday. We'll see you on Monday for sure. Sunday a possibility, but we'll see you Monday for sure, guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. Stay safe.